Hello, hello, hello. Hello again, beautiful people. Hello. Is it working? Got to give it a few minutes to get his thoughts together. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. Happy Tuesday to y'all. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I don't know why your girl woke up thinking it was Wednesday, but then, the alarm went off, and I was like, okay, it's a Tuesday. So, yes, thank God for another day. Y'all come on in for this quick live here. I will be coming back later on this afternoon. But I said, let me go ahead and pop on up in here right now. Yes, that part right there. So y'all please come on in, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me because all of that is so free. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. It's free. And if you're catching this on the replay too, welcome. Thank you so much. Please hit that good like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure your notification bell is turned on because it is so free. Yes, that part right there. But anyway, y'all, we got to wait for that good old 10-minute mark. Again, welcome and happy Tuesday to y'all. I will be right back. Thank y'all for joining. Come on in, come in. Greatly appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all. Hey, Miss Maria. This thing is so crazy. Okay. Hey, Miss Maria, welcome. How are you today? My amazing mod. I greatly appreciate you each and every day. Love, 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 love. She says, good Tuesday afternoon, squad. Tap that screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support. $ G Strickland 8. Super chat, super stickers, and share. Join the squad for $2.99. It's a G thing. Enjoy the live. Thank you so much, Miss Maria. She says, house rules. No CC's names, initials, only use nicknames for the strike happy folk. Use creative spelling or for curse words. We agree to disagree respectfully. Discourse only. Thanks. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey, girl. Hey, happy Tuesday to you. She says, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hey, Aunt Natty. How are you today? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Maria speaking to everybody in her Wendy Williams voice. How you doing? That part right there. Hey, Miss Donna, beautiful. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for always supporting the live too. I greatly appreciate you so much. I'm just saying, okay. Hello, girl. Hey, welcome. I'm just saying, thank you for joining the live this good old Tuesday afternoon. I hope you are subscribed to the channel. Greatly appreciate you, Dope, for stopping through. Miss Faith says, good evening, everyone. Hey, my favorite person, always supporting your girl as Miss Maria and a whole lot more, y'all. I just can't call everybody. But y'all know I be loving y'all. Thank y'all so much for that. I greatly appreciate that. Miss Maria says that face. She says, hey friend, how you been? Hey girl, hey. All right there. So y'all remember the other day, I'm just about to go ahead and hop on up in here. I'm gonna hop on in because I'm gonna try to come back later on this afternoon because I seen old Carl Lucifer trying to get uh 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 but that girl named Jackie interview, and I was watching it, but I have not finished it. And something else that I was looking at. But anywho, I said, let me come on up in here. Let me come on. Miss Faith says, I good at work. She's at work. Yes, she is at work. But thank you, Miss Faith, for always popping in. Boy, I tell y'all, she be at work though, but she gonna hit that like button and all that, and she gonna come in and throw something down every chance she get. And I greatly appreciate it so much. But yes, I seen old Jennifer Jack over there with Carlos for y'all. He makes me sick. He gets on my nerves. But anywho, I'm gonna have to go over there and see what people talking about that part right there. Cause I'm just a little tad nosy sometimes, you know. It might interest me because I saw last night, Claudia, she just went all in on Portia. Carlos was probably in his feelings because that's his friend. He didn't really like all that stuff. Claudia was saying, but she got all up into the business when it came to Portia. Carlos was sitting up there looking at the screen. Y'all know how D Nasty be sitting up there looking in the screen like she about to jump out and she about bipolar crazy. That's how Carlos was doing when Claudia went in on Portia. Ooh, I said, wait a minute. That part. But anyway, y'all, I had put Martell up here. For the people, y'all, just a little taste of clarification. Y'all correct me if I am wrong. But I've been hearing the people saying, that it's like, wait a minute, let me throw this picture up here. It's not gonna be up here, but just for a good hot second. And when I say a hot second, that's what it's gonna be, a whole hot second. Yeah, that part right there. This is the picture that I was telling y'all about the other day. That's up there on AI. You probably can't see all that I see, but I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. They got the picture of him over here, and then they got this picture of supposed been said accident that was not true to the people. But for a kid to see such stuff as that, I hope y'all got a chance to look at it because I don't want to see it no more. But for the people that got a chance to did see that, and the children, y'all, they could be devastated. And that's why I was saying, for the people, AI, GI, JI, ZI don't care who you is, the dude do got some cheerings, y'all. And we all feel a certain way about him. But that picture right there is something that should not be on the good YouTube streets, and especially it is not true. That slew foot fool ain't been in no accident, y'all. He's alive and well and still lying somewhere. I don't know where, but he's lying. Wherever he's at, he's somewhere telling a lie. That's Martell Holt. Now, there ain't nothing wrong with it. And for the people talking about, the said court case, um, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it was the RP, which is the case that Mel them is waiting for um to see the outcome of that before they go for the custody case. So many people are talking about they got it all mixed together, y'all. They done put every bit of it in just one basket. That's not the case. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva, beautiful, welcome. Thank you so much for always popping in to support your girl. I greatly appreciate and sending love your way as well. But for the people, that you can't put all these cases in one basket, people. It just don't work that way. Oh, oh Lord, y'all, they got the cheering case and this case and everything else this fool got going on. Just put it all in one basket. I said, Lord, yes. Lord, that ain't it, y'all. And then they talking about, he need to be paid, paying meals, attorney fees, and all this, and he barely can pay his own fees. But the judge did tell him that because he keep having this stuff put off, which I can agree with that. I do agree with that, y'all. Ain't about to lie. But all of that stuff just won't in the basket, y'all. It's separated for the people. Now it's separated. Go and do your homework. Check it out. It's separated now. Oh, I'll be like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Sometimes I just be sitting and looking and listening. I'll be like, Lord have mercy. I cannot. I just cannot with some of these people. And for the people, y'all, it's the state versus Martell Holt. Mel is a witness. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm just saying. Why they put the case out? I don't know. I ain't seen that, but they did. And then there was like, I have another question for y'all. The people, the ones that's got it all mixed up and put it in one basket was saying, do male attorneys have to agree with Martell's attorney in order to have this postponed? Well, I didn't think male attorneys had nothing to do with this right here. I thought it was just the state and Martell and his attorney. I mean, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm asking a question right now. Um, and like I said, I haven't seen, nor do I know, nor have I heard while this was postponed on Yes Steady, as my aunt them say, Yes Steady. I don't know. But that's what I thought it was. I mean, I'm just saying. Maria says, at Sexy Diva, she says, hey girl, hey, my other mod, welcome, beautiful. Yes, absolutely, that part. Um, Miss Sonia says, I believe exactly what you said. The children case is next month. It was supposed to be next month, Miss Sonia. But see, if Martell would have went forward with this case on yesterday, then that children's case would have been the following month. But since he's put it off, Miss Sonia, I'm sure that case is gonna be put off because the people is really waiting to see the outcome. If he's gonna get locked down, clink clink. Yeah, that part. That part right there. That's what I think that Mel's attorneys and all of us is waiting for to see. If he going to jail, because they had done gave him some. Made a little deal with him and all that, and all he had to do was go on over there and sit down. But no, he wanted to do this trial, so the people's is saying that he probably gonna go to jail behind this. I don't know, y'all. I ain't no lawyer nor no judge. I'm just talking. That part right there. Moving forward. Yes. Kanye crazy behind tail self. Kanye, I'm about to come down there. I don't know what's your location, shoe. Can you please let me know? Because you need to be slapped in your mouth. You're sorry, no good for nothing. Certified clown. Go get you some medication. Doggone it. Oh, y'all, Kanye ought to be shaming himself. Miss Sexy Diva says, tap the screen, y'all. It don't cost a thing. You're up over here in the bushes being spectacious and all of that. Hit the like button, the dislike button, whichever button you want to hit that's going to make you feel real good about yourself. As I always say, I prefer you hit that button. That one right there. But y'all, for the people, y'all, let me tell y'all what Kanye, Lord have mercy, Jesus. You got Kanye, Ray J, Ralph Martell, all these people, all of these people, these dudes is just wacko crazy, y'all. Why come Kanye up there talking about his child, y'all? The little girl North. Yeah, not south, east, west, but north, y'all. We wouldn't have known none of this here. Kanye, go sit yourself down. See, I know something wrong with you. Anytime you get on the internet talking about your own child, putting out the business, that baby is 11 years old. Kanye, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't care nothing about you is sick or whatever, shoot. You just daggone it crazy. Y'all, he talking about his daughter, 11 years old, North. She has a learning disability, y'all. He's saying that she is having problems with her bowel movements, y'all. And talking about when she at school, she be in a corner by herself. I don't know if I ever seen an 11-year-old just sitting in a corner by themselves. But this right here is personal family business. Nothing we ain't got nothing to do with. Kanye, why you come out telling that for? I mean, what was the point? That child got more sense than you got. And Kim, where is you at? Why you ain't got this child homeschooled or something? Why is you letting your child go to school if you knowing she's sitting in a corner by herself? What is you doing? Lord have mercy. These people ain't about to get my pressure up today. They ain't about to get my pressure up. Kanye, Kim, Martell, ain't none of these folk about to get my pressure up today. But see, that right there didn't make no sense, Kanye. You coming out here talking about your own flesh and blood. Boy, I cannot with Kanye, y'all. He works all of the nerves. I think he get to talking, y'all. He don't know how to stop talking. Miss Stacey Davis says, I am sick of Kanye D sucker. That part right there. But you know what, y'all? I don't know now. He said he about to sue the dentist too, y'all. Kanye said the man done gave him some laughing gas and done got him hooked to some mess, y'all. He said he about to sue the man. I said, Lord Jesus Christ. Sometimes I think he ain't got no sense, and sometimes I just feel as though he got too much sense. And oh Lord have Kanye. Mm, Lord have mercy. I can't, it's to be expected anything he said, y'all, because I did hear, I forgot what channel I was on, where I was at listening to it, y'all. But y'all, they were talking about his wife that he got now. He was doing like a interviewing said men, y'all, to have sexual encounters with his wife today. I said, Lord Jesus. And it included some females too, y'all. He wanna watch why this stuff is being done to his wife. He needs to look at the Peter Waka Waka to make sure it's qualified. I said, Lord, Jesus. I cannot. I cannot, y'all. Miss Maria says he is batshit crazy. Wasn't he just trying to shame Bay and Jay-Z about the twins? Girl, he called Blue Ivy. He said Blue Ivy was ugly. I didn't say that because I think the little girl is beautiful. And Lord, she done learned how to dance too. Girl, Blue, you better get on out there and shake it like your mama gave you, girl. I mean, she can't shake it too much because she's still a little kid. But the girl had some dancing lessons. Cause I was over there at that Tasha K party, and Tasha K said she told B and Jay Z to send the little girl down there to Houston. That's right, y'all. She said send her down yonder to Houston, where the kin folk is, down yonder in the project. And y'all know the little children out there, y'all. Out there in the project, and I ain't knocking nobody living in the project, y'all. But that's what Tasha K said she told Bay and Jay Z to do. Lord, the child hit the stage the other night, y'all. She was tearing it up. You said you better go Beyonce, but it won't Beyonce. It will Blue Ivy. That part right there. Miss Denise says, hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey. Sexy Diva says he want North to be cray-cray like him. I don't believe him. Girl, if that's the case, Miss Sexy Diva, he needs to be hitting his mouth all the way down to his throat. That's right, to the throat. Talking about your own baby like that. What's wrong with him? Miss Denise told my son, hey, y'all. Girl, I think you calling me. You know I was up here, girl. That part right there. And also, y'all, I did put Aunt Nettie's link back down in the chat. For anybody that's interested in purchasing some of those baskets for Mother's Day, I did drop that down in the chat. Y'all go on over there and support, support, support. I'm sure Aunt Natty will greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all who can. The basket, she did say they was all $35, and it looks like it's worth plus might be a little bit more, y'all. I'm just saying the basket looks really nice. Miss Maria says that sexy diva, I believe there is something not quite right with her, but not to the point she's completely abnormal, like he's trying to interfere. I know Kim K got the money to shut his trash mouth. Girl, somebody need to go ahead and shut it down. Um, Miss Denise said, you know I'm on medication. Not on that medication, girl. Nuh-uh. Don't come over here with that mess today. Now, don't you do it. Don't you do it. I'm just trying to say that part right there. That's what Aunt Natty has to say. But yeah, y'all, I thought that fool was just as bipolar crazy as he can be. I said, I ain't never seen nobody get on the internet and talk about their own children. Lord, that little girl, she should walk up there and just slap her daddy. Miss Aunt Natty says, thanking you guys in advance. Yes, absolutely. Thank y'all so much. You know, Mother's Day is around the corner. So, you know, today is Tuesday. And if y'all thinking about it, or if you can, help Aunt Natty, support her with the baskets, y'all. I don't know if you'll get them by Mother's Day because Mother's Day is around the corner, but I'm sure she'll do her best on that part right there. Um, yeah. And to, you know, you got to keep in mind, we be dealing with the postal services and all of them folks, y'all. hmm Everybody don't move like we do, y'all. That part right there. But yeah, y'all, Kanye has got my he got my blood pressure. He got my pressure just a little bit. I got to calm down because I don't need my pressure. I don't just see why. What was the point getting out there talking about cheer? You could have just came on out there and told the people you about to sue your dentist for giving you some daggone laughing gas or wherever you picked that up from, whoever gave it to you. Talking about he's addicted to some daggone laughing gas. I said, say what? Wait, what? Hey, Miss Helen, beautiful, welcome. She says, I just quiet and chat. Hey, girl, hey, Kanye. I said, well, you got enough medication. If you would get on your medication and take it like you supposed to, it'll help you keep your diaglammed mouth closed. And we don't have to worry about all this craziness that keep falling out your mouth. I'm just saying for the people. Go sit down. Go lay down. Go find something else to do. Get you a sport. Go buy another daggone car. Do something. Y'all, I done told y'all he trying to pimp his wife out too. That's right. The wife he got right now today. I said, how come that girl done ran over there to Kim? She said, Kim, how you get away from this fool? He's a whole lemon fool. Girl, I ain't know he was like that. Lord, Kim, how did I get myself into this mess, girl? I want to be free. Girl, she thought Kanye was the one. Y'all, he ain't the one, too. He ain't none of that. Miss Denise says, he got me hot and hot in a good way. Who, girl? Kanye. Lord, I don't need what her name was. Pistol, pistol peep, whatever you call yourself, salad that pop back out. Not no, don't do that, girl. Don't come out. We ain't got no bail money up over here. Take a little while for the GoFundMe now. Just keep that in mind if you want to get out there and start cutting the food. Mm-mm. That part right there. Um, Miss Helen says, hi, Miss Denise. Not in a good way, girl. Lord have mercy. Miss Denise, don't do it, shoot. You know, Kanye, that girl better go ahead and put Kanye let him hug himself before Kanye have her hugging herself. Cause you know what he out here trying to do to this child right here, it ain't making nobody sense. I said he want to look at the me and Peter Weedy Whacker Walker to see if it's qualified. Lord, I just cannot. I said, who do that? Is that his wife, number two? Or is that just a fling? I don't know. Sally loves the kids. Lord, Miss Denise, I tell you, I don't know, y'all. These men is just, they ain't got no sense. I mean, I don't know if Kanye doing and saying all this foolish stuff to get attention or what he doing it for. Lord, mm. Y'all, what happened to the men's and they standards and they I mean, what happened, y'all? They ain't got nothing going on. They done turned into the females. Looking and walking around here trying to find somebody to take care of them and all that foolish mess. Don't even make no sense. They ain't got ooh, they don't care nothing about you calling them little girl. You acting like a female dude. I mean, you supposed to be the provider and all of that kind of stuff. Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. It ain't worth the trouble to me. Sexy Diva says he playing them P. Diddy games. He be locked up next for SA. Say it again. And he needs to. And he need to. He need to quit talking all that foolish stuff. I ain't got no respect for that supposed to be wife. Girl, going down there and file for your divorce. You gonna get a little taste of something. I don't know how much you gonna get. You probably ain't gonna get as much as Kim got, but you gonna get something. How long y'all been married? 6 months, a year, girl. You gonna get something. I'm just saying, girl. I'd rather take what little bit I can get and hit the highway than to be left with this here clown trying to pimp me out. He can't pimp me out. Who wearing the glasses, Miss Denise? She said they wearing glasses. Who, girl? Miss Denise, who wearing the glasses? I want to know. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Y'all, I'll tell y'all what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna keep on praying till the good Lord come through and lay His hands on these men, young men, crazy, middle age, crazy, old men, just as crazy. All of them ain't got no sense. I said I can't. I just can't be worried, y'all. I mean, if you already got one, that's a different story. And it depends on how long you had him. You know, you might want to go ahead and keep him. But to go out there now, nah, I'm about to do that. On that it says, what happened is women becoming desperate for men, starting taking girl, I can't do that. Mm-mm, I cannot. I ain't about to do it. I can get somebody else to do that. She says, starting taking care of them just to say they got one. Girl, I don't know what it is. Ooh, 99.4% of the females today that got them wish they could just get rid of them, y'all. I ain't about to lie. I'm telling y'all the truth. Maria says, doesn't her family have money? She can just walk away and go home to her family. Well, yeah, she see, let me tell y'all about the women. We be catty. That's right. We be catty. And we be trying to prove a point to the other female who probably ain't even giving a honey hoot. Because she probably saying, like the man on the color purple, I had it my way, you can have him yours. That's probably what she's saying. Don't even care. But see, the women be so daggone be catty, they trying to hold on. I'm gonna stay married longer than she did to him. Girl, gonna get your whole nose cracked up and trying to prove a point to somebody. Girl, you better run. Run, Sally, run. You ain't got to be up in that mess, y'all. You don't have to take the verbal abuse. You don't have to take none of that stuff, y'all. And it's okay to be to yourself, be by yourself. Learn to love on yourself and love yourself. Rolling right on over here to basketball wives because Jennifer Williams ain't got nobody sense. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I can see right through this here Christian, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I can see right on straight through 'em. Lord, Lord have mercy. She up there last night, what the girl name? I can see her name, can't call it. Thank you, Miss Maria. Uh, what that daggone girl name that can't fight and always trying to fight somebody? I'm gonna call her name in a minute. Anyway, they up there fussing and carrying on. She trying to tell Jennifer, I text her, told her not to go through this. Girl, sometimes Evelyn Lazada, thank you, Miss Faith. Evelyn Lazada, y'all. You know, her and Jennifer used to be friends for 25 years. That's what they say. And now they ain't friends no more. Mm-mm. Cause see, Jennifer done went out here and married her a whole crook, allegedly. That's right. That's what the people saying, y'all. A whole crook. But sometimes it could be just a little tad jealousy along with that too, y'all. Because y'all, I just said females are catty. We are catty, y'all. And so I think that Evelyn could be, she got a lot going on. She could probably be thinking that, her and Jennifer ain't gonna be able to do the things that maybe they used to could do because she's now married with this here old husband here. So he done came in the way. Not Hosada. Lord, I Natty, I ain't called her Evelyn Hosada. Well, she's teaching her daughter to follow in her mama's footsteps. I ain't say that, y'all. I ain't say that. I ain't say it. But yeah, I think Evelyn have a mixture of, a little jealousy that, she found somebody and it looked like she happy. She says she happy. She says she's in love. So, I'm sure that's taking effect on Evelyn as well. The quality time they used to have with each other, hanging out and all that kind of stuff. He kind of put a little wrench in it and all that kind of stuff. Aunt Nettie says Jennifer is a prime example of what I was talking about. Jennifer said she just wanted to be married on that. And she said she loved being married. She ain't learned no lesson at all from that first husband that she had. She ain't learned no. Jennifer just as crazy as a bed bug, y'all. Jennifer ain't got no sense. Jennifer says, I'm going to live in the moment. I'll deal with whatever come at us later. Y'all, the girl walking around said, I just married now. That's what Jennifer says. Where my paper at? Jennifer said, I just married now. And Jennifer flashed a 32 carat. Y'all heard what I said? 32-carat rock on that finger. That's what Jennifer said. I ain't about to lie. Jennifer said it. And she showed it too. Yep. I said, well, I would be darned. Well, now, I have a question for you, Jennifer. Come up to the front. Come here. Did you buy that 32 carat or did he buy it? I mean, I want to know for the people out here that's looking at the show, who purchased that ring? Jennifer, come here. Did Christian buy that for you? Or did you buy that for you? I mean, me and Evelyn wants to know who purchased that ring for you. I'm on Evelyn's side right now. I don't know whose side I'm gonna be on next week, but right now today I'm on Evelyn's side. Evelyn, don't get comfortable with you, cause I'm subject to, I go back and forth. It depends on how you act. Aunt Natty says, hell, she paid it. I believe so too. I'm gonna wait for Jennifer to tell the truth on that right there. But yeah, y'all, her and Evelyn, they got their little falling out and all that mess still going on and stuff. I mean, it was okay. The show was okay last night. I just hope it get a little bit better, as the time go. I know it's just coming on. We got what that girl name, Jackie and her daughter. Lord, Jackie gonna run her daughter away before they even get started good. What in the world? Why her and her mom ain't getting along? Wasn't getting along. She said she get along. Her and her mom didn't really get along, but I guess they trying right now. I don't know what happened. They ain't say that part. Faith says he not paying child support. Who ain't paying no child support, girl? Y'all mean to tell me Jennifer Hudson got some cheering? Lord Henry. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all, I believe Jennifer about 20 years older than this boy. He about to take you on a roller coaster, sister girl. You ain't seen what he about to do, girl. He about to come at you for real, girl. Miss Sexy Diva, let me tell you something now. If he go back down in the clinker, girl, I'm about to go down there somewhere. I don't know if I can get it or no, but I'm about to put in these divorce papers, whichever one come first. I'm about to free myself from him. No, sure. Jennifer, girl, get on the internet. TruePeopleMeet.com, girl, go pull that stuff up. Girl, he talking about he done already put some hands on that other chick. Girl, she's another one thinking, oh, I'm going to be different. He's not going to do that to me. He's not going to do me like he did her. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know what she did to him. Girl, go sit down. You ain't got to do nothing. Faith is said, Miss Faith says Jackie got one daughter she don't deal with. Well, I don't know if it's this one that's on this show, y'all, but she sure is a basketball wife up here. That's what she said last night. Maria says that's a 7.6 million stone. One sold for that much in 2009 per NBC News. What? 7.6 million. Or she may come up missing. She just might come up missing, y'all. On that it says, I think he got too close in age. I think he got. No, on that she older than he is. That's what she told Carlos King when they did that interview. Faye says he got two baby injured. Not down y'all. Oh Lord, Emerson. He gonna he about to do Jennifer just the same way Ken Do did Mary J. Ken Do. Ooh, Lord Jennifer. But y'all, they said Jennifer was born in the money, y'all. They said her parents was rich and wealth and all that right there, y'all. The girl, they said the girl had money. I'm just saying, y'all know Jennifer mama passed not that long ago, y'all. And then she gonna say when the said husband had to go back, he had to do some time, 2 days or something like that before they went to Paris and got married. And then after they did get married, y'all, then he had to go do another 15 days. That's right, 15 more days. Cause he didn't supposed to leave. He didn't supposed to leave, and he left. He left without permission. That part right there. And then she talking about his mama and his auntie was with me the whole time. And it made me feel so safe. And so, by me losing my mom, I said, Lord, they done took, girl, she probably done went and bought them folks some all kinds of stuff. Girl, you can't buy people and make people like you. Girl, they'll turn on you in a hot New York minute. You just wait till they get what they going to get out of you. Watch what happens. I ain't wishing her no bad luck, y'all. I'm not doing that. God knows I'm not. But Jennifer, girl, who marries? Oh, mercy. Miss Sensitive says Jackie don't have a good relationship with her girls, and the oldest she don't with her or her grandbabies. What? Well, it look like to me she about to be losing this one right here too, cause the word on the curve is she gonna put hands on Jackie. Lord, I wish one of mine would. I wish one of them would. They're gonna drop like a nub. That's right, a whole nub. That part. Faye said that girl trying to send him to jail for child support in Georgia. Mm, not down yonder in Georgia. Mm, 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 mm. Evelyn Lazard ran around there to me. I can't believe I'm my what they call it? I'm going to say grandmama. Because that's what she is. I don't using all that sexy term trying to be nobody grandmama. Girl, that's what she is, your granny. Now, that's it. That's all. And your daughter ain't doing all that good down there in L.A., wherever she at. They said that dude got plenty of kids. I mean, I saw plenty of them. Oh, you got, girl, I cannot with Evelyn. She. Evelyn, I'm trying now. Girl, I'm trying. You got to do a little bit better than what you're doing. Face said that girl trying to send. Okay, I read that one. On that it says he said he wanted to. What he want to do? I said, oh, what do he want to do? On that it says he wanted to flip burgers, but Jennifer wouldn't let him. On that, that was a lie. That was a whole lie. He just said that because he was trying to make Jennifer think I'm into you, but I'm not into you for the money. Girl, that's the oldest trick in the whole wide world. Annette, I know you didn't fall for Annette. Did you fall for that okie doke? Lord Annette, please tell me you didn't fall for it. Lord Jesus. That was the old girl. Jennifer done went and got the boy a black card and every other kind of card, probably. I'm just saying, y'all. She did. A glam mom. Evelyn, go sit down somewhere. She just waiting on Shawnee to come through. What they call her? What? Somebody called her Lozado Ho. What is that? And I ain't putting Shawnee too far from. Cause where in her what it man Keon? What y'all got going on? Last I heard. I ain't seen nothing else, but I got to go check on that too. Last I heard, Keon, Pastor Keon, allegedly now, he out there with the secretary down here at some old restaurant. Mm-hmm. That's what I heard, y'all. Shawnee rolling all up on him. And he talking about saying it ain't what it look like. He always say it ain't what it look like. It's worse than what it look like. Girl, pay attention, stay woke. Stay woke, y'all. Lord, these children got these girls got this entire limit money out here buying men. Girl, go down there to the Priscilla's or somebody's and buy you one of them. Girl, you ain't got to worry about them cheating on you, bringing you nothing to the house or none of that. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, they ain't about to take your money either. One and done. Miss Sensitive says, no, that made game fourth child with her daughter. But her mom was friends with his last baby mother. She like her mom. Not a ho 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 ho. And it's not Merry Christmas. See, now let me talk to you, Miss Sexy Diva. See, what had happened was Evelyn was telling the girl, you gotta get them dudes that got that money. That's right, get the dudes that got that money. They might head buck you. It's gonna heal in time. You get that money, girl. I ain't gonna be able to take care of your ass. You better go and do what you gotta do. So now she thinking she got him locked down. He ain't about to marry you either, girl. I'm just telling you shit. He ain't finna marry you. Mm-mm. Go ahead and tell your mama. They ain't about to have it. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Child, I don't know what has happened to the women. Ain't got nobody sense. Just so terrified about walking alone or being by yourself. I ain't talking about being out there in the streets late at night and nothing like that. I mean, just standing on your own 2 feet. Being to yourself. Wait on the Lord to send you somebody that's good for you. Lord have mercy. Mm, 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 mm. Now you know that Christian won't about to be flipping no burgers. He ran game on Jennifer from day one. Uh, she had telling Carlos, and I just feel so in love. I ain't never. We talked all night long, and when I missed him, cause she tried to run a line like they did on, that dude did on, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. If I'm away from you, Jennifer, I cannot. Y'all just about to be good to me. This is about to be a good one. Miss Sexy Diva says, let me see what she said. Ooh, uh, ain't nobody checking for game wash up ass. He got $1 million lawsuit to pay off for SA. Oh Lord, girl, she ain't even. Lord, Evan gonna have the girl buy the milk for the baby and everything, y'all. Lord, girl, y'all hope you got to pump and put that baby some milk, but them pampers ain't cheap either. Girl, Lord have mercy. He probably thought that the girl had some little change, and she thinking he got some change. And after all of this happened, 9 months later, here's a baby, and ain't nobody got no change. They like, what the hell we about to do now? Lord have mercy. Mm, mm. They better go get a clue. I don't know where they're gonna get it from. They're gonna have to do something, y'all. This don't make nobody sense. Jennifer, I don't know. I mean, normally Evelyn is always in somebody's business, but this time she just trying to she was trying to look out for you, I believe, this time around, Jennifer. But you just so caught up and you just gotta have somebody, so you don't want to deal with it, and that's on you. I mean, don't say she didn't try. Maria says at Sexy D, but 1 million. Miss Maria, that what she said for SA. Y'all know what SA is. Um, yeah, 1 million. That's what she said, Miss Maria. Ooh, all I know, you know, I just hope that maybe Evelyn can find somewhere, in her heart to, you know, just step aside and if you can, be there for your friend if she needs you. You know, I'm just saying, girl, because this ain't looking too good. What Christian got going on? But now, y'all, he need to, like that lady told Evelyn, she want her $1,500 back. Get that lady back her $1,500. The lady said that told her to put it in cash app, and then she gotta go over there and buy some bitcoins or some mess like that right there, y'all. That part right there. So the lady trying to figure out now what did I give him $1,500 for? I think it was to buy into the business. They may be charging $1,500 to buy into the business. Maybe you didn't ask or he didn't go into full details as to what the requirements was to, get into the business or whatever. So now she's talking about, well, if I gave him $1,500, what am I buying into? Girl, she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know what she was doing. She's slow. She's slow. He dealing with the slow chicks. That part. Yep, he dealing with them slow chicks. They ain't doing no, they ain't checking out nothing. Just giving up the $1,500. Did y'all really think that lady thought she was gonna become a millionaire by giving him $1,500? Lord, I know she didn't. Lord, she just as dumb as a bag of rocks too. Girl, you should ask questions. Now you want it back. You paid the $1,500 to buy into the business. Now I don't know how legal this is, but it's kind of like a pyramid, y'all. Y'all know the pyramid. Y'all all remember the pyramid. They used to talk about the pyramid scheme that was going on. Down there in North Carolina, y'all, they was doing it real hard and real heavy. I know a pastor down there in North Carolina. He got caught up in the pyramid scheme. He had to go to jail. Sure did, y'all. Sure did. He had to go to jail. Went to jailhouse rock. Sure did. And it wasn't long after said pastor went down there to the jailhouse rock. All the motherfuckers were trying to come up out of that pyramid scheme. I said, what y'all running for now? Well, I mean, y'all was all in. Why y'all? Well, I mean, what y'all doing? Miss Maria said, child, I bought some Infamil and Pampers. It cost me $40. No, $40, girl. Miss Maria, I cannot, y'all. Y'all, I can't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But if he got somebody riding him like that right there, y'all, and she done reached out to Evelyn Lozado about the $1,500, dude, go on get that girl to back up $1,500, cut your loss, and leave that lady alone. Go on about your business now. And I don't know what the rest of the people gonna do because y'all all over the internet and everywhere else. People talking about a scheme, and there go Jennifer talking about he teaching me the business. Girl, that's gonna be one business you gonna wish you had never learned. Maria says millions, millions. Oh my God. Oh my God. OMG. He ain't got enough. Miss Sexy Diva, what you done? Lord, y'all are our sexy diva. Miss Sexy Diva, what you done? She talking about I want my money back. I don't care if it's $1. He's taking them people money. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva. Um, I don't think he's actually telling them the full story behind getting to this right here. But it is, y'all, for real, for real. It's just like a pyramid. Um, you pay in, then I'm gonna get Miss Sexy Diva to pay in. She's gonna be up under me, and then she's gonna get her peoples, and her people's gonna pay in, and then at so much money, you pour that money out, and then they say that's your money. Girl, I don't know. I ain't never get into no pyramid stuff like that. Mm-mm. The federal got his case. Not the federal got his case. Petey and Shaw, Miss Helen, Miss Faith, the federal got his. Well, Miss Faith, look at here. Jennifer might look at that. She might better go ahead and look at that as good. Lord, y'all, I seen that fool up there dropping that joke off to do them 15 days. He walking in like hustle man, like, oh Lord, I gotta go in here and be here 15 days. She said that I'll wait for you to call me. I said, Lord, she gone, y'all. She gone. She gone. Boy, he done put that Peter Witty Waka Waka on. Huh. Oh Lord. Ooh, maybe Jennifer says she don't gotta be out there like Evelyn Lozado. You know, she ain't got to be a ho. Merry Christmas. You know, cause she got that money, y'all. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I hope that I hope she don't get in no trouble behind this dude. I really do. I don't know what his intentions is with her. Or none of that, but y'all, it just ain't really looking good. It's just not looking good at all at this point. I hate to tell her that. Um, um, uh, wait a minute. Miss Sensitive says they said on the YouTube lawyer red wine that only people get money returned is his mom and Jennifer. What? Maria says at healing. I know, right? I was. Girl, he got his mama in it too. No, don't leave out the aunties, girl. Cause you can trust and believe that mama done cashed in. She done told that sister, girl, let me hook you up with this right here and get you some money, girl, to show you how it's done. Ooh, Miss Helen says, Maria, what we don't do for the grands. Um, and Maria says that Helen, I know, right? I was thankful I had gotten paid. Girl, I tell you, child, we be giving our last to them grandkids, y'all. Trust me. Child, I got one running that ball, running in behind that ball, y'all. That AI stuff, AU football, basketball, and all that stuff, them tournaments and stuff, going here, going there. Girl, I just about like, okay, back to the peanut butter and jelly. I go. You go without for your children and your grandkids, y'all. It is what it is. You're gonna survive. You're gonna make it through. Mm-hmm. Don't even worry about it, because the Lord will make a way. Miss Helen says, what does Miss Helen say? We don't do okay. Mm. Stacey Davis says, I hope her ass go to the feds right with his, cause she's going along with him scamming. Ooh, Miss Sexy Diva. But she just look at it as, he's just teaching me the business and stuff. I guess. I don't know. Maria says, I've seen them pyramid schemes on America Greed. Child, the feds ain't playing. Time starts at 30 years. Girl, I know you freaking lying. Ooh. Um, I'm like Miss Denise, y'all. I wouldn't do good in that place like that there, y'all. I ain't cut out for that. I mean, I can take care of myself, but I ain't trying to go down that road right there. Maria says he ain't teaching her the business. He giving her the business. That was a good one, Miss Maria. I gotta give you a star on that, Miss Maria. That was a good one. Now. His face says, take some of them. Let's see, take some of them more. Y'all, I just cannot believe Jennifer this slow. Jennifer ain't got no brothers and sisters or nobody. Well, she ain't gonna listen to the people anyway. Y'all know how it is. When we think we done found love, we in love with somebody head over heels and all of that. We ain't about to listen to nothing nobody say. I mean, the people can see further down the road than you have. The people could have been involved with said person and you didn't know nothing about it. And the person trying to look out for you and be like, girl, this is what was going on, don't do it. Nah, they ain't about to listen to you. Just like our children, y'all. We can see further down the road than they can. Don't go down that road right there. Just because you said don't go down that road, guess what they're gonna do? They gonna take their asses down that road. That's what they gonna do. He owe a lot of money out. Ooh. Uh, take some of them diamonds and God get that breath. Miss Faith, I ain't messing with you today. Miss Faith ain't getting caught out there on that limb with you not this afternoon. Mm-mm. Well, what's the cause of making her breath smell the way that the said people, y'all? I ain't said, y'all, but the said people saying she got halitosis, man, and it's kicking. Ooh, ooh, man, I can't be involved. Ooh, that's nasty. Girl, what they been doing? Ooh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I cannot. I just cannot with y'all. Maria says at Healing, right? But our parents did it for us. They did. Miss Healing says, I live hard, but I'm not going to jail for you. I mean, I guess she said I love hard, but I'm not going to jail for you. No, ma'am. Precus J, hello and welcome. How are you today? Thank you for joining the live. Greatly appreciate you popping in. Hope you did take time out to hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Thank you for popping on up in here. She said Jen looks like she is expecting. Girl, I know you lying. Don't say that out. Miss Helen, Miss Maria, can you put Miss Helen over there in the corner? Do you see what she did? Lord, that look like an eggplant breath. But that ain't no eggplant, Miss Helen. I know what you're talking about. I cannot. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says at Precus. I guess I'm saying that right. Jay, she says hello and welcome. Yes, welcome. Thank you so much for just popping on up in. Um, don't you start acting crazy, scream yard. You've been doing pretty good so far. Aunt Natty, Miss Maria, I need you or Miss Steve or Miss Denise. Can one of y'all please put Aunt Natty and Miss Faith in the corner? Mm-hmm. Cause Aunt Natty done said her mouth been sliding. Girl, what has been sliding? Sliding down the wrong Peter Whacker. Oh my God. Aunt Natty, that Peter Weeder Whacker must have been really tore up from the floor. Girl, what you been doing? Everybody be saying her breath smell like kung fu. Smell like Kung Fu Kingdom came through there and let loose. Miss Hill said, Aunt Natty, come to the Aunt Natty, go on over there with Miss Faith and Miss Hill in here. Y'all going over there now. Lord, y'all need a little time out, y'all. What y'all, for real, y'all, what y'all think that, got the girl breath smelling like it's smelling? That what the people be saying? And she had to hear the people talking about her breath smell like that. I'm just saying, thank you, Miss Maria. Appreciate you. Healing says, Natty, come to the corner as soon as possible, please. Lord have mercy. Girl, I cannot, y'all. Ooh, he got her involved, her mama, his auntie. Hey, Miss Salt Light girl, where you been at? Coming up in here all late, Miss Salt Light. Hey, girl, hey, welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. Miss Preacher said, I cannot. Me either. I cannot either, girl. Not the Peter Weeder Whacker. What must have been. It must have had some little bumps on it or something, y'all. I don't know. That's nasty, dude. Mm, that's disgusting. Y'all can't look at here to the girls. Y'all can't be doing that stuff today. Y'all, y'all find something that's I'm about to get in trouble. I'm about to get in trouble with you two. If the words come out my mouth that almost came out, the YouTube, those people were going about to come get me. Ooh, Miss Maria says, "Hey, Bush campers, I'm gonna need 10 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, super chat, super sticker, and share. And you can also become a member, part of the G Squad up over here for $2.99. Greatly appreciate y'all so much for popping in. Aunt Natty says, I told you, you don't go bobbing on everything you see. Yeah. Well, see, I think you didn't told her that too late now. Now why you should have been telling her that a long time ago. It seemed like somebody in the group of the basketball wives ought to be like, girl, come over here, let me holler at you. Girl, I can take off tomorrow and go with you down there to the people and we can get this here checked out and see what you got going on. Somebody said other day she need to take some laxes and clean out the system or something. I don't know. All that it says, go to the principal office ASAP. I mean, Sassy Diva says, hey, Aunt Natty, go to the principal's office ASAP. Aunt Natty, you better get suspended from school. Oh my God. Can I get the ushers down there to close the doors? Ushers, I need y'all to close the doors. Cause I got to bring out Marvin Sapp up here today. They ain't acting right. Miss Sassy Diva says, yeah, close the doors until the lights get up. That's right, y'all. We're gonna have to close the doors now. Y'all up over here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all stop going to people's lives and don't even say hey. Y'all don't want to hit the like button. Subscribing. It's for free, y'all. It's free. Oh my goodness, y'all. Why y'all be acting like that? I ain't about to argue with y'all though. If y'all don't hit the button and stuff. I know y'all here being spectations and being nosy. I don't even care. That part. Miss Maria says at Salt and Light, she says, hey. Hey, Jennifer. Girl, she couldn't be no friend of mine, hanging in no circle of mine. Y'all know what? When people got bad breath like that, let me just tell y'all. When people, as soon as they open up a little crack come in their mouth, all that stuff be coming out. You'll be like, what the hell is going on? Girl, did you goggle? Girl, go get some chloride, some peroxide, and Lysol, all of that stuff. Just mix it up together. Oh, go goggle. Oh my God. Let's get the lights up, please. Can we get the lights up? It's on light says, hey, Miss Maria. Yes, that part right there. Y'all stop being like that. Being spectacious and peeping in over there in the bushes and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Being spectacious. That's it. That's all. Hey, Miss Candy, girl, where you been? Miss Candy, what is wrong with Jennifer that her got halitosis and I think it was you that said yesterday, girl, she need to go and take some a laxative or something. Um, she need to go to the hospital and let them people give her some of that stuff that you got to drink, and I promise you, she gonna get detox. Not detox, but yeah, she might need that too. She gonna get a good clean out. Go on down there and see, can you purchase that stuff from the CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or somebody, girl? See, can you buy something? But you need to do something now. Don't be walking around with all that money, looking like money, and your breath stinking like that. That don't make no sense. Oh, I just could not do that. Mm-mm. And that's true too, Miss Candy. Girl, she probably got. Wait a minute now. Miss Candy, her teeth look like they're pretty and white though. I thought people that didn't floss their teeth, they got all that stuff be hanging in their teeth and stuff. What are you trying to tell me? Miss Candy says she needs to floss and use some biotin. Her mouth is likely dry and she may mouth breathe. Ooh. Miss Candy says, hey at Miss Healing. Ooh. Mm, mm. I'm surprised that see what I'm telling y'all? If that girl breath was smelling like that, was hot like that, when she met that dude, somebody already done schooled him that she had some money. He had to overlook that breath, y'all. Ooh, I know. And Miss Candy, people that has diabetics, don't diabetics have what they call it, diabetic breath or something like that? That's what my friend said one time. Gingivitis can too. But yeah, people that's a diabetic, can they have like my friend working at a nurse home now. I don't know. That's what she told me. Cause her friend had got sick and she said he had diabetic breath or something like that. Oh, that's God, yeah. I mean, stuff like that can happen to any of us. Not the breath but part, but becoming a diabetic and all that stuff right there. Tartar can stink. Ooh, gingivitis can too. Ooh, diabetics have a sweet smelling breath. Miss Candy, but it stings. I almost sitting up here about that gag. Oh, Jesus. Patricia T. Hey, Miss Patricia T. Hey, girl. Hey. She says, hey, y'all. She may have something going on in her guts. Mm, mm. Hold on. I can't talk about that no more with y'all. I'm sitting up here gagging, man. I can't do that. I'm weak. I'm weak. Their breath smells sweet. I can't do that. Miss Hillary, you terrible. Miss Hillary says, I'm crying. Tears stop. Oh, Miss Hillary, I'm sitting up here gagging like, ooh. I don't mean no harm, y'all. I ain't talking about nobody that's sick or nothing like that right there, y'all. But y'all, that don't smell good. I'm for real, y'all. I smelled it one time. I was like, man, I was gagging. Dude, and I was throwing up. I was like, what the hell was that? Oh, Miss Ellington, I'm crying. Stop it. Girl, I cannot. Says Deep said, breath hot like fire. Ooh, not like fire. Mm. I can be DKA diabetic. Well, Miss Candy. Ooh, let's see. Diabetic. Girl, I don't know what that medical word you just put down there. I can't even split that up. Keto. I don't know. The blood sugar is very high. Y'all look that word up. Candy says that is the sweet smell. Hence the reason they call it sugar. Mm, I don't want none of that sugar. Mm-mm. Child, I started running when I smelled that. I was like, oh my God, what in the world? Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't do it, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm so glad, y'all, that there are special people that's in the medical fields. Because when I tell y'all that's one job that everybody is not cut out for, nor can they do it. I don't care how much money they be paying y'all. Everybody's not cut out for that. I'm just sorry. Mm-mm. DKA can be very dangerous. Lord Jesus. Miss Candy. I don't know if Jennifer got a YouTube or anything like that right there. You might want to reach out to her. She says can be very dangerous, and many people go into a coma. Oh my God. Mm, I'm so sorry to hear that, y'all. I mean, it ain't funny, but it is because Jennifer know better. She need to go and get herself checked out. Patricia T says, at Maria, she says, hello, sis. Yeah, y'all, for real. Jennifer, what? She may be in her early 40s or something like that. That shouldn't be going on with her. Mm-mm. Mm. Y'all, I'ma pray for her. Maybe I mean that's what the people was saying, y'all. But hopefully now that she's married and she probably started flossing her teeth and goggling and brushing morning, night, midday, evening time, 4, 5 times a day. I'm just saying, maybe it's gotten a little bit better. I don't know. Bad teeth can lead to bad heart. Vegetation can grow in the heart. Mm, 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 mm. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yeah, it's really serious, y'all. If her breath is smelling like that, because nobody's breath it's supposed to smell like that. Ketoacidosis. Okay, Miss Maria, thank you so much for cropping that for me. Miss Salt and Light says I have a relative that went into ketosis and why was in ICU, and no, they don't have bad breath. Wow. Healer says my mascara and eyeliner is if Miss Healing, I cannot be fooling with you today. Oh, girl, not everywhere. Candy says right. At Salt and Light, everyone do not have the same symptoms. Ooh, Miss Faith says her breath smells shit. Ooh, did I say that? Miss Faith, I ain't y'all is nothing nice up in here today. Girl, I hope she run across this live so she can hear some of the things that she can might maybe go and try. And to help herself. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Yeah, just like I said, I love me some Miss Candy. I love all y'all, but Miss Candy, I'm so glad you be popping in to give us a little knowledge, girl. That part right there. Miss Salt Light says, y'all get me in not in trouble. What is Miss Salt Light saying? Oh, she says, hopefully that Jean is married. She fixed her problem. Girl, she should have fixed that problem before she went down there to Paris and said I do. Maybe he told her, y'all. I hope so. You know, you can tell people, okay, so if that was y'all had a best friend and they breath was funky like that right there, would y'all tell them? Or would y'all be like, I ain't about to say that because I don't want to hurt her feelings. Would y'all tell them? Candy says, yeah, married. Miss Henry says, let's talk about hotel. Girl, what you want to talk about hotel? Miss Sexy Diva says, Jennifer is is in her late 40s. But she ought to know better too, Miss Sexy. Let's see here. We got about 20 more minutes, and we can talk about hotel the last 20 minutes. I gotta go here with Carl Lucifer uh what that girl name? Um Jackie was talking about. So I can come back up here about 6 o'clock. Yes, yeah, Miss Candy says yes or offer gum. Miss Candy, no, 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 no. That gum is not about to help that, Miss Candy. No, that ain't gonna work. Mm-mm, not when it's medical. Sorry. Miss Salt Light says, y'all get me in trouble. LOL. I said tuna cat the other day, and my husband said, oh my God. Oh my God. Mm. She said, my husband said, what in the world? That's not nice. He balled up his face like I said a bad word. Oh, oh my God. Shifty mint. Girl, I don't think that gonna help either, Miss Healing. Chester Steve says, Clawfoot Claudia hating ass. What me now, Miss Steve? I normally be riding with you, girl. I don't think I'm gonna ride with you today. Cause see, Miss Clawfoot Claudia was calling Portia out like she needed to be called out. Now that's it, that's all. Ain't no need for us to get upset when she was calling it out. Now the word on the club is Miss Claudia ain't too far from Portia. I'm just saying a legend. No, that's what the people were saying. They said Miss Claudia said I get around. Yes. I said, what not Claudia? Girl, Claudia was coming off her mouth like she had some hate for that girl. I said, well, what is going on? And Carl Lucifer mouth stuck to the glue. He couldn't even open it up. He couldn't say nothing. Miss Maria says, I tell them. Maria says, at Salt and Light, we try not to be a bad influence. Yeah, we be trying, girl. Sometimes just get a little carried away. That's it. That's all. Candy says, my partner eats a lot. Lord, I can't be with Miss Candy. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see what she's about to say. I can't. My partner eats a lot of Brussels sprouts and vegetables. His urine and his breath smell like, ooh. Mm, 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 mm. How you do that, Miss Candy? How you do that? How you do that there? How you do that? Girl, I can't do that. I wouldn't. Miss Candy, girl, you is a strong one. I couldn't do that. Oh, Miss Candy. Miss Faye says, hell yeah. Miss Saint says, tell Team Portia, I'm a windmill for her all the time. Girl, you be up in here windmilling too. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I never be windmilling for Hellish. You be windmilling for Portia. I'm Team Portia with you sometimes, Miss Saint, but I gotta give it to Claudia, y'all. She was telling the truth now. I mean, she should have thrown herself up in there as well. But I'm just saying. Miss Miss Sexy Diva said Claudia was hating on Portia since her one season on the Housewife. Girl, not the one. What now? See now, what did she do to Claudia to make Claudia go in on her like this? I just asking for the people. Hating on Portia since her one season on the Housewives and was dating her ex-husband right after the divorce. Ooh, girl, they be trading them off like that. They be trading them men off like that over there. Y'all ain't nothing nice with these ladies today. Miss Sexy Diva, why is you hating on Claudia like you is? Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva, I've been hating on Portia since day one too. Miss Maria, she ain't hating on Portia. No, Miss Sexy Diva, she talking about Claudia hating on Portia. I think Miss Sexy Diva trying to ride for Portia right about now. She calling Claudia out. Uh, I just don't know. Lord, this is not good. Let me see. Miss Helen says my husband tried to kiss me the other morning. I said brush and first. That part right there. Uh-uh. Y'all, I had somebody tell me that they man told them one time, y'all talking about some If you wake up with morning breath and you kiss your significant other, to my that's love. I said the devil is a lie. Oh, I said, that ain't love. That is not. Let somebody else do that. I ain't about to do that. Mm-mm. Y'all, I don't know why I'm so weak like that, y'all. I can't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Miss Candy says, don't care for Portia either, or her true colors are falling out. She makes me sick. Think she got ownership over Dennis. Girl, people get babies by men all the time. They don't give you the right to have no ownership. If you was falling feeling out like that, what you get a divorce for? You should have just sat there and take what he was dishing out. Hopefully he would have probably stopped at some point. Now you about to lose your mind thinking somebody else want him. Girl, go take a seat. Miss Hiller says, I don't do morning breath, me either, girl. And it depends on how it is in the midday and at night. I may not do it then. That part. Miss Sensitivity says, Claudia mad because Portia getting the money means and ain't. Ooh, she ain't call her and see if she want to hang out with her. Y'all like nice. Mm-mm. Um, ain't nobody checking for what's that colorized ass, Team Portia? Ooh. Miss Saint said Dennis wants Portia back. Well, then why is he playing hard to get Miss Sonya? Why? I don't know if he really want her back. I think he want to hit it again. I believe that. Yes. Miss Candace says she is the last one to stop his money making money with Drew. Her record is good. I haven't even heard it, but I'm gonna go listen to it. Miss Maria says, "G, no, I'm saying I'm with Claudia." Oh, okay, okay. Hey, Miss Alice Shaw. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Let's see. She says people are putting. Let me see. Let me see. Putting their mouth where they shouldn't. Well, now, well, now, well, now. Come on to the front, Miss Alice. I'll send you up over here and tell us what you're talking about. Miss Alice Shaw says the peoples are putting their mouth where they shouldn't. I'll wait. Mm-hmm. Miss Sonia says, Miss Maria says, at Alice, she says, hello and welcome. Miss Sonia says, I don't care for Claudia, but she better not go back to Funky. Uh, Miss Patricia C says, Dennis doesn't want Portia. He got Portia. They are playing in our face. What you trying to say, Miss? They already back together. Miss Candace says, I'm surprised there are not more reports of hepatitis C. Miss Sexy Diva says Claudia was hating on Portia when they did a Dish Nation together because she was being her friend. Nation together because she was being her friend. I guess was not being her friend. Candy says hepatitis A correction. I think it wasn't. Okay, Miss Sexy Diva, thank you. I need to know what happened to the lady that came in on 10. She didn't even speak, but she came in on 10. But we're gonna speak to you, Miss Alice, and I'm still waiting. Because Miss Alice said up over here with the G squad, she says peoples are putting their mouth where they shouldn't. I'm still waiting. Miss Salt and Light says the man asked the question when you first wake up in the AM, what should you do before you talk to anyone? The answer was, I gotta see, hold on. Uh, was talk to God. I said, brush your teeth. Well, see, both of them are very important answers, Miss Salt and Light. Um, do anybody see that lady down there that came in here on 10? I'm still waiting. She might have to get a birthday present. I'm just saying. Maria says maybe she has a rotten tooth. Miss Helen says I talk to God first. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am, Miss Healing. That's right. You can talk to God while you putting your toothpaste on your brush and all of that. For your feet. As soon as you wake up. Silent prayer. Silent prayer to him. That part right there. Well, I don't know who that lady was. She ain't gonna answer the question. I don't know what her purpose was. Um, I just assume she's probably irrelevant because she didn't even speak to us when she came in. I don't know why, but anywho, deuces. That part. Or may God bless you on your journey, hon. I don't know where you came from. I'm going here, let you go on back over there wherever you came from. That part right there. hmm But yeah, y'all. I don't know where old Slewfoot Martell is hiding out at, y'all. That's what the people were saying, he hiding out. But I'm really concerned, y'all, to know who and why was it postponed or put off or what the reason was. It's the state. What was it? I mean, why was the state? Why would they do that, y'all? Hey, Miss Antonio. Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. Miss Stacey Davis says you got to watch that season of Housewives with Claudia. She was hating on Nene, Portia, Fei Fei, and Candy. That's why she wasn't asked back. One and done. Bye, Clawfoot, Bigfoot. Girl, I know she wasn't trying to come for Nene. She wasn't trying to come for Nene. I know you lying. I know she had better sense than to try to come for Nene. Hey, Lord, did y'all hear Drew saying that the show needs Nene back up there? Drew was windmilling for Nene, y'all. Y'all better check it out. They all trying to be Nene. Nene, get yourself together and go on over there and make it right with Andy Cohen. Girl, get your money. Girl, don't never let nothing come in between you getting paid. Nene, get yourself together. Go on back over there on that Dilemma show. Get your money and still do your little podcast or whatever you got, whatever you call it. I'll be over there looking. Now, ain't no sense. Cut it out. Neither hide nor hair, Miss Maria says here. Mm, girl, I'm about to be upset with Claudia now. Miss says them might have to go over there on your side. She coming at the Queens. Um, neither high nor hair at G. Girl, I don't know what it might have been y'all think that was uh Jennifer Williams up in the chat? I don't know. Miss Light says it was on an Instagram post, and I answered thinking he was talking generally. LOL. Okay. Miss Sensitive says, yes, her and Claudia had. Lord Claudia, now girl. Now you doing too much. I just think she's doing too much, y'all. Yes, her and Claudia had the best back and forth reading session. What? Who Nene and Claudia? Girl, I gotta go find out. Miss Candace says it's interesting how AC can be so nasty in his questionings of the black cast, but Nene not supposed to tell her truth. See that right there? Thank you, Miss Maria. Appreciate you. Patricia T says, I don't like Kelly Aubrey. Kelly Aubrey. They both are annoying. I don't like them either, Miss Patricia. I don't. I hope this be one and done for Brit, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, I don't like how she came in on 10 and she thinking she running the show. Girl, you ain't no OG. They just trying you out right now. Girl, don't mess around. I don't know if you got a peach, but they need to take it back if they gave your ass one. I'm just saying. Ooh, they ganged up on Claudia back then. Ooh. Miss Sexy Diva said, Nene. Sexy Diva, Miss Candy said they ganged up on Claudia. Girl, what you got? You got to come back on that one. Miss Maria says maybe not got a new attorney at the last minute. Miss Maria, I just told y'all yesterday there cannot be that many down there in Huntsville for this fool to keep switching them out like that. What he doing? Got him in rotation? Now he going back to the first one that he had? I'm sick of him. Miss Candy says Angela may be the what? I'm gonna put a one in the chat this time. That chick coming over here trying to get in somebody's conversation, telling us talking about we speaking on people. Girl, go on over there somewhere. Ain't nobody asked you to come up over here running off at the mouth. And the next time you decide to pop up in somebody's chat, speak to the people first. Now, oh, Miss Maria says, Patricia, did you hear Angela tell Britt she had scratch marks around her mouth? I cannot with y'all. That's what she said. Had them scratch marks. I said, not scratch marks. Lord, y'all. These people be cutting up, y'all. But I tell y'all this. I'm so glad y'all is tuning in to the Basketball Wives because I'm trying to get away from this sector. It's not easy, y'all. A lot of the people, the people that was in the love and marriage hunt bill that's never coming back on in that sector, y'all. We've been scrambling, y'all. I ain't about to lie. It's been a little rough trying to get some views and all of that stuff. And it's gonna get better though. It's going to get better. Just gotta hang in there and ride out the storm, y'all. Miss Stacey Davis says Drew line ass needs to go uh what's her storyline? Basement Ralph locking her out and chasing Dennis down, not chasing Dennis down. Miss Patricia, she says that Maria, yes, I was here for it. Angela can read, not Angela reading the girls. Miss Stacey Davis says that's Jennifer in here listening. Well, I had to tell Jennifer about Miss Sexy D. I mean, she didn't know where she was at. Bless her heart. Miss Candace says I missed it. The Met Gala was on. Oh, okay. Ooh, well, Miss Candace, hopefully you can catch that replay. Um, it was pretty good. I think it's gonna get even better as it continues to come on. I'm just trying to figure out what Miss Jackie and her daughter going at each other for, but like the people said, they wasn't getting along, so I really don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all later on. I gotta go, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. I gotta hear this interview with Carl Lucifer. He be just trying to gather all the people. Funky Dineva, you done effed around and found out. You done tore your britches trying to be greedy for that. What they say, extra $200 or whatever. You done messed up a good thing, a good thing. About to be syndicated for a TV show, and you are there losing your mind. What was wrong with you that day, dude? God knows, Funky Dineva. What I tell you, I mean, this job right here, a side hustle, whatever you want to call it, you can do it anywhere. Funky ain't got no sense. I think he must have been on must have forgot to blow his nose that day or something, y'all. I don't know. I'm just saying. Ugh, doggone if Carlos didn't come right on through and sweep him up. Y'all, I heard Tasha K talking about Mendeezy this morning too. She going in telling all the boy business, girl. She playing the recording, showing the daggone text messages and everything, y'all. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. His little wife out there crying to my y'all start trying to turn up a family. Girl, I'm thinking they're trying to turn up a family. They might be trying to save your life because you can't be going out here today just dropping and spreading low, spreading the wife in and everybody, girl. I mean, you might want to go back and think of one day. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all know Tasha K always on ready, waiting for somebody to try to sue her or send her a cease and desist or something. Girl, she don't need to care about that stuff no more. Maria says some from Tennessee MS or GA might also practice in oh, you talking about Martell lawyers. Mm, mm, um he need to go sit down somewhere. He got too much going on. He's just spreading his love and stuff, y'all. I said, ooh, wee, Tasha K just be telling all the people business. Mendeece's want a break from Yandy, says Miss Candy. You don't want no break from her, do it? Girl, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I'm going to see y'all later on this afternoon. Probably about like 6, 7 o'clock. One of the two. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining the live. I'm going to catch y'all later. Deuces. Bye.